Good morning, everybody, and another warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversations. And we are on session number 396. And how does it get better than that? So very, very warm welcome. I think we have one new person who we have not met before, and that is Samir. So Samir, could you unmute yourself and your video also and introduce yourself to us? It will be very nice to know you. So would you like to do it? Can we see your picture? Who are you? Where are you?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes. So brief introduction about you.
Basically, my name is Shamir. Basically, I'm from Kerala. Working in the IT field, IT sector.
And who introduced you to us?
I have been seeing your video long ago before.
So I don't have to explain to you what this is and what
we
try to do every morning and all
I was
that.
very much interested to join, but unfortunately, I was in Saudi. The time was not suitable. Now I'm in India, so the time is very much comfortable.
Good, good. So very, very warm welcome to you. Welcome to the family. So we see ourselves as a family who gets together every morning to create life. See, most of the time in life, we are just surviving and we are in the default mode and we keep getting influenced by all the negativity around. And we spend most of the time in the default mode, judging, comparing, this is right, this is wrong, I agree, I don't agree, and all that stuff. All right. Doesn't give us much time or energy to create anything in our life. Okay. So many of us, as we get along in our age, suddenly we realize, my good God, what have you done? Life is passing you by. You could have done so many things. So it doesn't happen to have, it doesn't have to happen to the younger people. If they realize that this is all about creation, this is all about creating a life that they desire, this is about creating a life of ease and joy and glory. So talking about life, I want you to think for a moment, close your eyes and think. Just close your eyes and take a long, deep breath and let go and relax, okay? There is a way I want you to breathe in. Breathe in. When you breathe in, your stomach should go out, deep abdominal breathing. Breathe in like this. So do that 5 times. And after you've done that, I want you to reflect on one thing, that maybe at some point, you desire to write an autobiography, a story of your own life. Okay? So what kind of a story is it going to be? An adventure story, a tragedy story, a comedy story, whatever it might be. But if I say to you, write a synopsis of your life story, okay? In say about 10 or 15 sentences. What would you write over there as a synopsis? Okay? So after some years, if we ask you to write your autobiography, what will you write? And if you are to write a synopsis of your life story, what would that synopsis be? And I'd like to hear from you. So formulate it, think it over, and whoever is ready can share it with the rest of us. Yes, ready, Gabu.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I can write a story of an entrepreneur.
No, just tell me the synopsis of that book.
Yeah, the book title is called An Entrepreneur's Story. From the schooling days itself, I visualize that Tata, Birla are my role models, even in school, while schooling also. So I never wanted to work for anyone. I wanted to be on my own throughout my college, schooling. So I never worked anywhere. And I started at a small company after completing my degree. And I've gone through the life of an entrepreneur. Uh, Fortunately, today I'm a successful entrepreneur, I can say. And I'm very happy about it because I could see and achieve what I wanted to do in my life, my lifetime. Thank you.
Did
Sir.
you? Have you become like Tata and Birla?
It's still a long way to go, sir.
Exactly. So I'm on my way.
Yes, sir.
Definitely quite successful. Thank you very much for sharing that. And of course, the story will have many other things in it, no? Family drama
Yes, sir.
and everything.
Yes,
No?
yes, sir.
Thanks. Yes. Neetiji.
Morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. So, if I have to write, I will write about my spiritual journey, the growth, the change from zero to whatever level I achieved by then. It will talk about understanding what karma is, understanding and handling your own karmic account, turning your life around. It would be on living relationships, means living your relationships 100%, and how to manage yourself and manage karma for a fulfilling existence.
Okay. And what would be the title of the book?
That is something. The unflowering of life, or no, not unflowering in the sense, the unfolding of the petals of, something over there, like the petals of the flower unfold. It's the life unfolding somewhere there, something.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing it.
Thank you.
Yes, Kasa Sai.
So, I thought about two titles. One either as Adventure at Ease or Expect the Unexpected. And as a synopsis, like how one person can be in multiple discipline, in acting, in racing, in photography, in sound, in audio designing, in product designing, in HR. Each vertical we can take a sub story, sir. There's so much content in each.
So I can think of a very nice title for that book also, Juggling with Life. Juggling.
Nice, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Kasa. And Gautam?
Morning. My story will be the photography or photo tells 1,000 words. It is a particularly getting this moment of a world in not only the wildlife. I capture maximum in the street photography and the social activity or like that, and which shows how people are living, how they are enjoying their life, and how they are how they're maintaining their lifestyle. That also, and the culture also. Now I'm going to tomorrow. I'm going out to Trichy, Kodaikanal, all the places, and smelly. I'm excited to after landing at Trichy. I'm going to a temple is a very famous and having. I'm expecting that some maybe very good photos and views. So that is my story in my life. Photography tells 1,000 words.
Photography deals, huh? 1,000
Yeah.
words. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, Kasha, you got your hand raised.
So, like when sir was talking about wildlife, someone asked me, do you like wildlife? I said, life itself is wild.
Exactly.
So just
I have
like
a
that.
wild life. Wow.
Life itself is wild.
I already have a wild life. Huh?
Yeah.
I like it. Your brain thinks like me. Very good. What about you, Ratanji? Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I would give the title of my book as Soldier of Fortune.
Wow, I like that title, Soldier of
Yeah.
Fortune.
Yeah. I started helping my family business at the age of 18. And 2 years, we had a good contract. We made money. Then my uncle came from Hong Kong. He says, would you like to come to Hong Kong? I said, yeah, why not? So made the passport, went to Hong Kong, worked for him 2 years. Then he says, will you continue more years with me? I said, no, I'm going to my sister's wedding and I don't plan to come. I mean, I didn't say I won't come to Hong Kong, but I won't join you. So he says, what are your plans? I said, I don't know. At the moment, I don't have plans. The plan is just to attend my sister's wedding. Then I came to Bombay and being a little patriotic, I said, I'll do something in India. And I went to Chennai and I was exporting human hair.
Yeah,
to
only
Hong
the
Kong.
synopsis we want was not the full
Yeah.
story.
Okay, then from Hong Kong, I went to USA, stayed there 8 years, and another opportunity opened up, and we moved the whole family to UK back in 1982. So wherever the fortune takes me, I just follow my heart and go there.
So wherever opportunity beckons, I
Right.
go there.
Right,
Wow.
right.
What a wonderful life.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have one or two more. Right? If you had to write a life story, what would be the synopsis of your life story? Yes, Pooja.
So my book title was like Journey Home, something like that. So I also explored so many things since my childhood, so many spiritual practices. I traveled a lot. And
Hello. Tell me the synopsis. Kahani mat sunao. Synopsis sunao.
Synopsis is my childhood and experiences of life. And I almost stayed away from family. So a lot of experiences from different people, my hostel experiences, especially with females and with different groups, a lot of learning and adventure. And I was mostly outside, and how I became inside and able to align myself along with everything happening in life. So something like Journey Home.
Very nice. Thank you very much. So what about you, Rama? What would you write? Good morning. If you write your life story and we have to make a synopsis of that, what would be there in the synopsis? I don't know if he's there or not. Okay, now if you listen to the different synopses that people shared, what is it that you see? Is it the same for everybody?
No.
And if we compile your all life stories and put it in the form of a book, what would we put it? What would we use as a title then? You know what title I'm thinking of? Extraordinary Ordinary Lives.
Wow.
And why would we use that title? extraordinary, ordinary lives.
Yeah, from ordinary to extraordinary.
No,
Because I'm an extraordinary person.
exactly. Who might be thinking that they are ordinary. See, when
Yes.
they write a biography or something, who comes and tells you, okay, come, I want to write your biography? To which kind of a person do you go?
Famous person.
Extraordinary person, right?
Yeah.
So before we carry on, I mean, the story will be incomplete if we don't ask Kunayan and Retrieval. So I don't know if Kunayan was there or not, whether he was listening or not, but so Kunayan, what would be the synopsis of your life story?
मेरी कहानी कहते हैं कि जिंदगी एक कहानी है, मगर हम तो एक बदनाम किस्सा बनकर रह गए। खुद की जिंदगी की कहानी तो लिखी नहीं, औरों की कहानी का एक हिस्सा बनकर रह गए।
Wow. Is that what you're going to write as a synopsis of your book?
Yes.
Yeah, but you know something, it's so profound that it can be applied to many of us, We became the characters in somebody else's story.
अभी तक तो यही है सर।
You are the next Kader Khan in the making, You better start writing for movies and magazines and everything. Awaaz bhi waisi hai, andaz bhi waisa hai, shairana. What are you doing wasting your time as purchasing head? You can purchase the hearts and minds of people ऐसे. तुमने खरीद लिया हमारे को अपनी शायरी से और सब कुछ. Wow. So it's a good title, don't you think? Extraordinary, ordinary lives.
So what he was telling, sir, I didn't understand.
He was saying that I have not written my life story. I have become a character in other people's story. I have spent my whole life trying to be a character in somebody else's story. I have not written my own story. Think about it.
Wow.
You getting it?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, and that's what many people have done, no? They've just become characters in other people's story.
So why don't he write it in Hindi and we do some music album or something like that?
Why you make a film out of his story, no? This bugger, he's like Kader Khan, the great, writer and actor. And I mean, you should listen to his voice. And this fellow's got a voice like that only, Kuch kam nahi hai. He only underestimates himself. That's why he's becoming actor in other people's story. He doesn't want to write his own, na? Because he'll say, "Hum to nachis hain,"
Sir, no. Now I have got a idea for a music video. So let him write the lyric, and we will make one video. Being how a ordinary person becomes extraordinary.
No, how an extraordinary person treats himself like an ordinary person.
That's the other.
This is a problem with all of us. We are all extraordinary people, you know that? We are.
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
But because we are treating ourselves as ordinary people, we live bloody ordinary lives. Surviving. What do you think? There's a difference between us and all those great people? They just had the courage to do great things.
No, they also had fear, but
that's exactly what I'm saying. They had the courage. They were willing to jump,
Yes.
You have to jump at some point, jump into the void and say, jumping into the unknown. That's what they had. We don't want to jump into the unknown. We want familiar life. We want safe life. I mean, it's not real safety. You know that, no? Even Helen Keller said that security is a superstition. It does not exist.
True.
Daring adventure or nothing. A blind and deaf woman could say that, yeah. But look at us. Why are we not taking the leap forward? Why are we not making choices in life? Why do we want to be like everybody else? Our choices are decided by how many other people are doing it. कितने और लोगों ने किसने किया ये? If everybody could be successful, they'll be successful. No? That's what somebody told me. Sir, if anybody and everybody can be successful, then I can look at it. I said, well, why can't you be one of those who were successful? So what is the quality that allows somebody's extraordinariness to unfold? I love the way Niti put it, you know. It's like a flowering. You know, when the bud becomes a flower, that's the journey from ordinary to extraordinary. And the only person who's stopping you is who?
Is yourself.
Exactly.
So Deepak sir, but it's a good idea. We can really write it and we can combine also.
There is only one person who can pull it off. बाकी तो बातें ही करते कुछ नहीं है. समझे? There's one person here who can pull it off, and she's smiling.
Niti ji.
If she decides it or chooses it, you will have a book within 6 months.
Okay. Niti ji
I mean,
ko pakad leंगे हम.
she's like a tenacious person who catches hold of something, she doesn't leave it, you know. Such a solid determination she has, but she doesn't know it. She thinks I'm an ordinary person. All of us
At
think
least
that.
I would like to take interview from all of you.
चलो तो आप जोड़ी बना दो नीति और आपकी.
Yes.
सबसे पहले आप ये कादर खान सॉरी कुनैन की स्टोरी लिखो.
पहले तो सर हम इंटरव्यू लेंगे अभी तक की लाइफ का.
So do that. I mean, who's stopping you? See, this is how things get, you know, initiated. Somebody comes out with an idea. Somebody says, "Hey, let's convert this idea into actuality," and then something extraordinary comes out. You know. And you please enroll Kunain into this because he's so good with words. You know. He's like a bloody poet. When he opens his mouth, bloody poetry comes out.
Why is he shaking his head?
And we have Kasa also.
Oh, he's another one. His spiritual insights are phenomenal. He's one guy who gets me like the tuck, you know. It's like I'm talking. And there is another one, this on a later.
Rama sir also.
Rama sir is not one who wants to communicate much. You know, he's a silent man.
Vitri sir.
Vitri sir is on a lighter note, man. If you look at his life story, you will weep. You know, you'll say, "Wow, I mean, what a man!" I say. But he thinks I'm very ordinary, sir. I am afraid, sir. I can't talk to my boss about raising my salary. You know. Yes, sir. Vitri Garu, what is your life story?
I will tell you, sir. It's a
Synopsis only, otherwise it will be too long.
I'm not going to. Before that, I'm just coupling to tell you something. Yesterday, I was with Kunain Ramaji half day, and you're talking about Kunainji, whatever he also tells, it's 100% true because, and I want to tell you something else also. You please come quickly to Dubai, not only to experience Dubai, meet all of us, just to experience exuberance and also the radiance of being with Kunain. Yesterday I experienced that.
No, I know that. I mean, I'm experiencing now that he has lost his demeanor, you know.
Each and every place we go, he touches everyone. Not only physically, their good part, happiness, something like. One small example, in the restaurant, purposely he calls all the waiters in the wrong name. He calls Sunil as Prakash, he calls Prakash purposely. Earlier I didn't understand that. Everybody, like, it creates the energy to make them a laugh, give them attention. One point of time, you will not believe, there were 6 waiters standing surrounding our table. All others are looking at me as like a VIP. So this guy is really different. This guy is really magic, sir. I'm happy that.
Hello, that is absolutely true. But please remember something. EMC people are magical beings.
True, true.
You are
in
also
all
part
words.
of this toli, you know.
Right.
In old days, you know, all the monks used to go in a toli, you know, like a group used to go. वो मंडली बनाते थे ना. So it's a mandali of the crazy people.
Yeah, we can plan to live together also nearby.
What do you mean live together?
And when they say like in a very beautiful natural place, and we have our huts, I mean the small cottage there. Maybe not all the time, but in,
God bless you,
weddings or
Pooja. I'm
something.
so happy for you that your imagination has been unleashed. I think you're going to become an entrepreneur. You can make a project, you know, buy land, cooperative society, and then all the EMC walas are living in that place, you know, and then people will say, this is a cult and this is their. Good. See, there is no harm in that, you know. We have always been discouraged from dreaming, you know, but remember something, it is only dreams which become reality. Somebody dreamed of the cell phone, somebody dreamt of going to the moon. You know, when Jules Verne wrote that book of his journey to the moon, people said, very nice fantasy and all that, but you know, so Vitri and then Rama has also finally woken up.
I'll finish my thing, sir. My story is Irrational Seeker who proved change is possible and created many reality and also helped others to create new realities. Thank you very much.
Wow. Yes, Ramaji.
So we can give another title also for Vetriana.
Which is that?
Swami lighter note.
Yeah, on a lighter note.
Swami on a lighter note.
Yeah, that will be the best title possible. Swami on a lighter note.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey, the lighter note Baba. The problem is it doesn't look like a Baba.
I need a more ad.
No, you can add a
No.
Dadi. No, you are a Muttal Dada. You write a name called Muttal Dada.
Sir, Muttal means in Tamil stupid. Do you really mean it?
No, Muttal means bald, no?
No, Muttal means stupid.
Oh, is that so?
Tamil.
Oh, I didn't know that it means stupid. I thought it means bald.
Motta Dada. That's Motta.
Okay, whatever. So you know what I mean.
वो प्रकाश आ रहा है आपकी औरत से अभी.
Okay, Rama.
Yes, sir. So my thinking goes in the line of what Pooja was saying. So I would write about multiple stories of people from EMC or other people. So the title could be Salt Dolls in the Ocean.
What?
Salt Dolls in the Ocean.
Wow. But you know something, thank you very much for sharing that part. But what we actually want from you is that if you wrote your life story, then what would be the synopsis of that life story? I think you missed that part because you came in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will try to.
I like the Salt Dolls in the Sea. That's a beautiful title.
Right. So one of the things yesterday we all met, Kunai and Vetri, myself, we met Shagupta. What a story. We heard her story. It's like extraordinary. So I was saying at the end of it, you know, she is like a zero-in to heroine. So every person we meet, the kind of story they have, the kind of things they achieved, the kind of things unimaginable one can do is really, you know, like goosebump.
Hello, Anna.
For all of us who listen to that.
What is the synopsis of your story, sir?
Okay, so my story, okay. I'm not able to say anything about my story today. I will say some other day, sir. Thank you.
Only synopsis we are asking. So your story will be, he came, he conquered everybody's heart and took our hearts away with him. 3-line synopsis of your book.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Silent heart stealer.
Yeah, silent heart stealer. He's got this little boy look, so everybody falls in love with him, especially the ladies. So anyway, so I want us to think about something. When you are writing your story, one thing will emerge. Yeah, Milanji, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. If I were to write a book on my this thing with on my life, the caption would be heart meets hearts.
Heart meets heart. And a small synopsis of that book?
Synopsis would be a man who targeted his life to be lived in a different way, which didn't happen for various other reasons, but then he lived his life through his heart.
Yeah. A heartful life.
Indeed.
Wonderful. So, at the end of your life, would you like to be remembered with one single sentence? He lived an ordinary life. Yeah. What's going to be your synopsis of your life story, Abhinav? And if we ask after that, we're going to ask Ashok ji, because it's going to be really phenomenal what he will say. Yes, Abhinav ji, thoda jaag jao, thoda smile karo.
So the title of my book will be From Surviving to Making a Difference. And the synopsis will be how, the book will be about how, your decision will decide whether you're surviving or you're extraordinary and making a difference. It's your just, what you say about your life right now makes all the difference. That will be the synopsis of the book.
Wow. Fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing that, Abhinav. And Ashok ji, first of all, thank you very much for taking us to that, institute. We can only call it an institute. Phenomenal, touching, and it proves that, if somebody thinks of something, he can do a lot of seva in this world. Amazing. You are muted, sir. You'll have to unmute.
And people come and join whenever there is a good cause. There is a society which comes and joins you in large number, and without expecting any returns from those good causes. Now coming back to our title, I think as far as my story is concerned, it is aimless wanderer of an experimental person. And there are many good people who really guide you to go to a correct destination. And life is not easy, it's very hard, but the people around in the society are so kind that they make you to go through it very easily and successfully. Every experience, as you said, every experience is to be, every situation is to be experienced, and to say that, yeah, it is something which can add to our life, and it really converts into a good occasion. The journey has not been very kind or very smooth and soft riding. It was an aimless journey, controlled by many factors and people and society and everything. But at the end, if your approach to it is like a child, the success comes in your way, and the people guide at the right moment for you to be on the right path. I think very serious compared to everybody else's stories.
Well, it should be interesting. What would be the title of the book?
Title of the book, the society, the life is really wonderful. Life is really wonderful. It wants you to be happy. Please help yourself to be happy. That's the word.
Yeah, so the title should be simple. No? Be happy.
Be happy. Yeah, sure.
That would be nice. Because you spread happiness wherever you go, anyway.
I don't spread happiness. People call me wherever there is happiness.
Whatever. Why do you think they call you?
I think they want me also to enjoy along with them.
Chalo, theek hai. That is one of the reasons, who knows. Maybe they invite you because of the lovely, peaceful vibrations that you have, and because you encourage people, and because you support people, because you're a generous person. Maybe they invite you for that. But वो आप खुद थोड़ी देखोगे, लोगों को देखना पड़ेगा. रतन से पूछो, वो बताएंगे आपको आप क्या चीज हो. हमसे पूछो हमको पता है इस जालिम का नाम.
And thinking back, Ratan was the first person I introduced to EMC. So far I introduced maybe at least, or rather, everybody has come at least for 2 or 3 sessions from my various friends.
And some remained.
And the only person who remained is Ratan.
No, I think you invited Hasina ji also, isn't it?
No. Hasina we are from the same group, senior citizens. But not the same center. Not from the same center.
I came through Dignity Foundation.
Yeah, Dignity Foundation. I also joined through Dignity Foundation when he had given some lecture in Pune.
Yes.
And it was published on this.
Good, great. Thank you very much. And who else? I think I saw some other hand raised.
It's me, Priya.
Yes, Priya ji. I know why.
So my title of the book is Lost Girl.
See, your voice is
not clear.
Come near the microphone.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, slightly better.
Yeah. So the title is Eloped Girl, and usme hoega that how she eloped from various situations where she was stuck, and the people who helped her to reach the destination where she wanted to reach.
Wow, बड़ी लंबी टाइटल है. ये तो सिनॉप्सिस है ना. किताब का नाम क्या है?
किताब का नाम है ना Eloped Girl.
Eloped Girl. मगर भगोड़ा लड़की.
भागी ना वो एकदम नेगेटिव सिचुएशन से.
अच्छा, सो हिंदी में क्या होगा टाइटल? भगोड़ी.
हिंदी में मैं यही सोच रही थी कि क्या होगा. ये तो बहुत ही बेकार सा लगेगा.
So you certainly don't want to be remembered as भगोड़ी लड़की, do you?
प्रिया भाग जाएगी.
नेगेटिव जो भी नेगेटिव वाइब्स होंगे वहां से.
ठीक है. All right, thank you very much. See, you know what? When you actually sit down and listen to anybody's story, and I've listened to a lot of stories, believe me, क्योंकि लोग तो कहानियां ही सुनाते रहते, right? One thing is definitely there. Nobody's story is the same, right? Everybody is unique. So we add so much richness and uniqueness to life, like there are so many different colored flowers. There are so many different colored fruits. There are so many types of insects. Likewise, even though we may be belonging to the human race and maybe we are Asians or whatever, right? But even in that, we are so unique, aren't we? And if you stop looking at yourself negatively and you look at what is the greatest stuff that you bring to this planet, you'll find that there is a lot of unique perspective you have, unique points of view you have, something very special that you have. But in your mind, You may be treating yourself like ordinary, saying, "No, no, what everybody is like that, you know. What's the big deal about it?" Yes, Kasha.
So we are not Asian by race.
Yeah,
People,
whatever.
no, people in EMC are crazy and by race.
Crazy.
And, yeah.
Yeah, those who have the courage to think differently are always defined as crazy.
Yes, sir. So we are a new race or a different race called Crazian.
That's a nice one. Yes, Samina ji, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. And it's a very interesting topic today. So I'm dying to tell you all this name of the book is going to be My Mesmerizing Journey into the Unknown.
My mesmerizing journey into the unknown. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. And what's the synopsis of that mesmerizing journey?
That, you know, I'm so different that when I try to fix myself to the reality of life, I'm always thrown back because of my dreams, my visualization, my imagination, and people don't understand. So I feel, yes, I'm one, you know, who's not in tandem with the rest of humanity. But I don't mind it because I love my craziness. And those who get in touch with me, they just call me a baby. And I wonder why they call me a child. It's because my maybe behavior is childlike. But it's fun to live like that. So
absolutely. The title of the book will be, you know, Misunderstood.
no, for me, they may have misunderstood me, but I feel my life is a mesmerizing journey because I've enjoyed every moment of it. So even if they misunderstand me, I enjoy that. At times I do get hurt, but I go on.
It's not MIS understood, MISS space understood.
Yeah, misunderstood. Yeah, you got it. Who is that? Rama.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly. Misunderstood like that.
Okay.
And then underneath one by should say my mesmerizing journey. Yeah, because the title should be eye-catching, you know, misunderstood. You can put miss with inverted commas, misunderstood. My mesmerizing life journey. Wow, sounds nice to me.
Right.
When are you writing it? I think we should all start writing on our book, you know. And then
yes.
suddenly we will see.
Because all these days I was looking for something and I got my this.
You got the title?
I got the title today.
Good. You don't forget our little royalty, huh? When the time comes.
In fact, you know, I'm as Pooja said and the others also, we need to meet up in a, you know, informal gathering.
Yeah, but everybody will have some appointment that day. You know, somebody will have a dental appointment, somebody will have a physiotherapy appointment, somebody will have a wedding, somebody will have a guest coming for dinner. So I don't know how that can be made possible, you know. So I think you should all work together. Let's do it.
Decide a date in advance, then it can happen.
Yes.
Okay.
And the one pop-up to be genuine because they really have a problem, so they have not been able to come.
Yeah, that is true. So, you know, we'll have to find out how to make it possible.
So, Meena ji, I'm also like one. I mean, I was also not being fitting in. So there are few stories who are similar here.
Yeah, the name of your book, Pula, will be Misfit.
वो दो books साथ
And
में
I
जानी
was trying to fit in. Still, I was most misunderstood.
Yeah, so
Same
you're
here.
working on fitness now, yoga and this and that. Misfit.
My corporate people were saying she is going to be yogi. She doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
Though I was with them, but only in that they boycott.
So you will write the book called Misfit. A miss who's fit.
Yeah, and Ashok sir, a good title. I was thinking that, what you said? Your is adventure journey, na? Your was I skip. It is a very beautiful title. I will message you.
Okay, so guys, I thought today's a Saturday, so let's keep off those two heavy topics and open you up to having some joy and celebrate life, I say. You getting what I'm saying? You have a unique life. It has been unique thus far, and you can make it more unique, more interesting, and add more masala to your life. Okay, you can start adding more ease to your life, and you can be a shining example of, wow, people should say, no, this is how you should live your life. When Kunain was being appreciated by Vetri, I'm sure many people would have thought, yeah, wow, one should live life like that, जो भी प्यार से मिला हम उसी के हो लिए, है ना?
Sir, my younger brother, wherever he goes, auto rickshaw wala, cab wala, or whosoever he is meeting, he will make them smile. Lot of fun, lot of thing. You'll start asking how is life going on, or shadi kaisi chal rahi hai tumhari, how is wife, and this and that. And we all are like laughing, and the cab wala never forget him. So Kunan sir, you have that aliveness in you wherever you go. You spread that.
My wife is sitting here and saying she's talking about my husband.
Yes, you are, sir.
भाई हमें वो एक गाना सुना था बहुत साल पहले, किसी की मुस्कुराहटों को ले उधार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके, whatever that song, I don't remember all the words. And we are all like that, no? What difference can I make?
Can I say those two lines?
Yes, certainly, ma'am.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार,
हाँ, हो निसार,
किसी का दर्द ले सके तो ले उधार,
हाँ, किसी के वास्ते हो दिल में प्यार,
बिना इसी का नाम है,
इसी का नाम है.
So
yeah.
sir, you are walking, talking, all the moment you are just contributing. So you are walking, talking, transformation.
I know you. And thank God you said only walking, talking. Walking,
Sleeping
talking,
also. आप जो सो भी रहे होंगे तो वहां से वाइब्रेशन अच्छी जा रही होगी आपकी सोसाइटी में, नेबर्स को और सराउंडिंग में.
कोशिश तो यही है, बाकी भगवान जाने. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, remember, yours is an extraordinary life. Make good use of it and celebrate it. And when you celebrate, what does the celebration look like? And what does the celebration look like to the people who are invited to that celebration? So there are so many people in your life who have become a part of it. Allow them to celebrate it with you too, no? That'll make it even more interesting. So, jashan manao apne jeevan ka, because it's such a wonderful life. Okay? So, Kunain sahab, ho jaye kuch shairi fir band kare. Kuldeep ji is missing these days. We'll have to find out what has happened to him.
Yeah, before शायरी सर एक laughter session हो जाए बैटरी की तरफ से.
हाँ, मैं करा देता हूँ, बैटरी करा दे. क्या बैटरी, you do it.
So, friends, quickly, we are going to do laughter exercise. And of course, we are all in the same mood. We are just going to express silently 100%. When I say 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Janaki, you can also laugh, no problem. 100%.
Really smiling to see whether I should laugh or not.
Just on a lighter note, Sahuji, welcome to the community, not only to EMC. I'm telling something else also. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Yes, Kuren.
Yes, sir. अर्ज किया है कि जिंदगी हर पल ढलती है जैसे रेत मुट्ठी से फिसलती है.
Wow.
जिंदगी हर पल ढलती है जैसे रेत मुट्ठी से फिसलती है. कितने भी गम हो हर हाल में हंसते रहना.
वाह.
कितने भी गम हो हर हाल में हंसते रहना, क्योंकि ये जिंदगी ठोकरों से ही संभलती है.
वाह वाह.
क्योंकि ये जिंदगी ठोकरों से ही संभलती है. All of life comes to us with ease, joy and glory. Keep enjoying.
Yeah, but you'll have to translate this one. This is also it's too good.
I request Nitish to translate.
आप एक लाइन रिपीट करो. I'll try.
जिंदगी हर पल ढलती है जैसे रेत मुट्ठी से फिसलती है.
Life passes us by just like sand slips out of our fists.
Yes. कितने भी गम हो हर पल में हंसते रहना.
Whatever be the sorrows in your life, one must always live with a smile, with happiness.
Yes. क्योंकि ये जिंदगी ठोकरों से ही संभलती है.
One learns to live a full life. One learns to live a life of achievements from difficulties. ठोकर का इंग्लिश क्या होगा?
Humble.
Humble.
नहीं सर, ठोकर की इंग्लिश humble में वो ठोकर वाली बात नहीं आती.
ठोकर में नहीं आती.
Obstacle.
Obstacle भी नहीं.
ठोकर
ठोकर का वो
when you bang
impact
against.
होता है.
When you bang against somebody, something, you know.
One learns to live a better life only after a couple of
After falling a few times. Make it simple.
falling a few times, or after being hit against challenges a couple of times. So embrace every challenge, embrace every obstacle in life, because it's only going to help you grow.
Yes.
And live a life of ease, joy, and glory. Do your business with ease, joy, and glory. Celebrate your relationships with ease, joy, and glory. Do your job with ease, joy, and glory. So on that note, guys, thank you very much and enjoy your weekend. Right? Add some value, have some fun.
Yes.
Right? Life is a celebration. Let's celebrate our relationship. Bye-bye. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Stay
God bless
safe.
everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you.